hey up. Hey up, hey up, hey up.
So, salut tout le monde, je vous présente Liam Wilson Black, qui est notre premier invité de Rêve de jeunesse, l'épisode 1. C'est une sensation de TikTok de 155 000 followers à 18 ans. So, on va parler avec lui aujourd'hui. La première question que j'ai pour toi, c'est comment d'avoir 155 000 followers à 18 ans? Oh, it is to have all these followers at 18 years old.
So I just make videos. Like I don't really worry about like how many followers I have. Well, obviously it means a little bit, but I just want to make videos because that's what I like doing, and then people like watching them, so it just grows, you know. And the more consistent, the more work you put in, the more followers you're gonna get.
C'est à quel âge que ça a commencé les premières vidéos?
Like 2019 is when I really started making videos. I remember I was sitting in the lunchroom at school, and I was on Instagram, and I saw this guy called Street Panda. Street Panda, that's what he's called, and he does like skills. So he was doing some skill video.
Soccer?
Yeah, soccer, of course. So then he's doing some video. So then I was like, I want to do that too. Like, I just thought it was really cool. So I'd never seen anything like the skills he was doing. Like, because for some reason I always thought I was like maxed out. Like I thought I knew all the skills, but there's so many skills out there. So I was like, this is crazy. So.
C'est ton inspiration.
Yeah, exactly. So I started I just went out and I did some videos, and I actually messaged him, and I was like, should I make videos now or should I learn more skills? And he had like 500,000 followers, but he responded and he was like, you gotta start now, like start making videos. So I did, and I remember on my first video, I just did like it's a rainbow flick or something, just a skill video, and it was because he did a tutorial on it. So then he replied to my story and my video, and he was like, that's insane, like you gotta keep going. So then that gave me a lot of inspiration for real. So then I just kept like trying to make videos, and I would get frustrated because like I couldn't learn the skills, and I wouldn't post that often because I wanted to make it good. But then as soon as quarantine hit, like COVID in 2020, I like just posted every day. Like I went and tried to learn new skills, and that was like my videos were only skills to start. So I was just trying to learn new skills every day and like post my progress. It was like a portfolio almost.
Et dans le fond, la période COVID, c'est là que tu as le plus fait de vidéos. You was like, you know what?
Yes.
Let's go.
For sure. And I wish I had done it more. Like I wasn't posting on TikTok then, I was only posting on Instagram.
T'as commencé toute seule ou est-ce que t'as des gens qui t'ont aidé à faire les vidéos?
So I would just watch YouTube videos and see what they did, and then I would try and do my own version. So I remember the first time I ever edited a video was for a school project. Shout out Madame Verdache. The school project.
Professeur?
Yeah, professeur.
Madame quoi? Verdache?
Verdache.
Verdache, okay.
So she had
Shout out, Madame.
She had a project called Étonnez-moi, which was like amaze me. So it's like just make like a cool project for the end of the year. So I would go with my friends and we'd recreate goals.
Puis toi, c'était le projet qui t'a comme...
Yeah, that was like, that's when I started like editing my videos. Because I'd make videos before, I'd watch like advertisements and I would want to make my own. Okay. But then I started making actual like on the computer, like editing. Like I remember my dad gave me his, like to use his computer, and I went on iMovie and I just edited like, I just kind of learned how to do it. Like he taught me like how to split a video and how to like do a couple things. Because I guess he knew like just basic like experience with iMovie. And then one Christmas I got Final Cut Pro. It was like the next step.
Yeah, Final Cut
Pro. I started making videos on there, and I had to learn how to use that.
Tu les as eu la plupart dans la même année, le plus de followers in the same year?
Yeah.
Wow.
So, and then I started posting on TikTok. So that was on Instagram. I had 2,800. And then this thing happened. There's another guy called Alchemist, who's like, and I've met him actually. I met up with him and Street Panda when I went to Europe. But Alchemist is.
T'es allé en Europe pour faire des videos?
Yeah. So I went. So Alchemist is like, he's my age, or a year older than me, and he lives in the Netherlands. But he just does these videos, and it's this template of video, where it's a tutorial. So it's like the ball is there, and you run up to the ball, and you do like the steps. You do step 1, and then you do a move, step 2, and then you put it all together, and then that's the video. So this was trending with this Spanish song. So I posted it and I got 1 million views on Instagram.
T'avais 1 million de vues?
Yeah, on this video. So I was like,
C'était la première vidéo de 1 million de vues?
Yes. So I was like, this is crazy. I've never seen anything like this. Like, I've never had this many views. So I was getting like a few followers. So I was like, I'm just gonna do the same video again. So I did the same video but with a different skill.
Une fois que tu as eu 1 million, tu as dit que je vais refaire la même chose?
And it got 500K. So I was like, I'm gonna do it again. So I just spammed these videos like every single day. I would post one of these videos because they're so easy to make.
Ton premier million là, dans une vidéo, c'est quoi what's the feeling? C'est quoi le feeling de...
I was at school and I looked and I was like, yo, and I saw my friend who filmed the video. I was like, I got 1 million views on that video we filmed. And he was like, nah, no way.
Combien de temps?
Just like a week.
C'est la constance, en fond, le plus important.
Yeah, exactly.
Continue à poster.
You just gotta keep doing it because like you'll get caught in the algorithm and then you'll just get like better views. So now, so yeah, it just kept growing. So I got to 100K in the summer.
En une été, tu as eu 100 000 followers?
So I got, it would have been like 60K in the summer.
What?
I think. So after that, or it was like kind of the spring and the summer, like by the end of the summer I had 100K. So that was pretty cool. And then
That was pretty cool.
obviously like for me, like that's not like,
C'est pas beaucoup parce que
it doesn't feel like I see people with millions, like I want to have millions, I don't want to have like 100K. So like now I'm posting 3 times a day and I'm going live.
3 fois par jour, tu
Yeah,
penses?
it's a struggle. Like before I came here to Montreal,
T'as posté.
I had to, oh yeah, like I posted once today already, but
T'as un horaire dans le fond, là. Toi, c'est comme...
yeah.
C'est un work, c'est ton travail. Chaque fois, tu te lèves, faut que tu postes quelque chose, faut qu'après tu reposes, puis comme...
Lunchtime and then,
Discipline.
so like, but like before I came here, I had to make sure I was all caught up. So like, because I obviously can't film videos like 3 times a day here because I'm doing other stuff. So when I was home, like I think I filmed 21 videos last weekend over 2 days.
21 vidéos en
Yeah,
2
because
journées.
I had to, because for a whole, so I made sure I had stuff for the week.
So là, tu nous as parlé de ton parcours, le premier million. Mais là, ça a été comment le premier deal que tu as eu grâce à TikTok? Puis tes vidéos.
So there's always like people trying to scam you or people don't really know what they're doing, trying to propose like deals to the creators, right? So it's like I'm always super skeptical if it's gonna be real or not. But I think the first one is people will pay you to use one of their sounds, because as an artist, like getting viral on TikTok is like really important because if someone uses your sound on TikTok, then it's a stream. So people will pay you to make videos using their song.
OK.
So there's an agency and then they kind of funnel it through and find creators.
Il y a des agences de créateurs de contenu sur TikTok qui vous permettent d'avoir des contrats, en fond.
Exactly.
OK, cool.
So,
Une fois que tu as atteint un certain stade. OK.
so that's probably the first thing I did, or the first money I made. But then things like sometimes I get jerseys for free. It's like stuff like that. But then the first big
La
one,
nourriture for free aussi?
I wish. Maybe.
On avait de la nourriture chez vous.
So the first big one though was with Puma.
Puma.
So they kind of happen at the same time. There's 2 big ones. There's Puma and there's Hisense. So Hisense I was talking to them for a long time. Hisense is like a TV company, and they're the main sponsor of the World Cup. So the World Cup was this past like fall.
Ils sponsorisent la Coupe du Monde.
Yeah,
puis
they're on the like if you watch the game, they're on the
les publicités puis tout.
boards like on the sides. So they were the first ones that I kind of reached out to them and I was like, can we work together? Because I saw another Canadian creator, like one of the only other Canadian creators work with him, and he only had like, he's a cool guy, and he only had like 10K on Instagram and I had 20K. So I was like, surely I can work with them if they work with him.
OK.
Because
Fait que t'as approché Hisense pour lui demander s'il pourrait
and
faire...
I had to be really like, they were like, yeah, I think so, but like we'll have to look into it. And it took like 6 months. They kept being like, oh, we'll like look into it. It's like, I don't think it's gonna work. You don't have like a big enough Canadian audience.
Oh.
So anyway, I just was like, I'll reach out to them one more time because the World Cup is just starting. I was like, hey, are we gonna do this or not? Like, I was just wondering like, and then they're like, send your address, we'll send it to you tomorrow. And I was like, sick.
Mais ça, je remarque avec toi, t'as beaucoup d'audace. You got a lot of audacity. Like,
Yeah, I like to, so it's probably annoying like for some
No,
friends,
man.
'cause it's like, I really want like I want a yes or a no. I don't want to be like, oh, maybe, and then I'll leave it and then it won't happen. Like I want a for sure yes or for sure no. So this was, the brand deal here was they were gonna send me a 50-inch TV. It's crazy. So then they sent it to me. They sent it to me and I got a TV to watch the World Cup on. So it's like, I had all my friends over, we can all watch the game, and I just had to do a video like saying like, oh, I'm like
J'ai la
watching
télé,
here's the
nanana.
TV, and then I did like a skit where I was like at the field, and like I saw that Canada were playing, so then I went home, and then I opened the door, and then the TV was on, and Alphonso Davies scored for Canada, and then I was like, yes! So then it...
Ouais, j'ai vu la vidéo.
Yeah. So that was the first like branded content.
Le plus gros,
I really did.
le premier, ok, ouais.
Yeah.
Là, on va parler du futur parce que souvent, il y a des jeunes, puis ça, c'est pour ça que je t'ai invité. Je veux que tu donnes des conseils à des jeunes qui veulent vivre de ça, qui veulent faire un parcours dans TikTok parce qu'on va se le dire, là, TikTok est rendu une plateforme incontournable. C'est it's the platform. So, quel conseil que tu as pour les jeunes qui voudraient faire du contenu puis qui voudraient peut-être vivre un jour de ça, puis qu'est-ce que tu conseilles? Est-ce que tu penses que c'est possible encore pour les jeunes de vivre de cette plateforme-là?
For sure. I mean, the thing about TikTok is all you need is like something that can record, and that's all you need. Something that can connect to the internet and has a camera. Obviously, there's ways to make it better. Like, if you have better quality, like you'll probably get. There's a guy that has 60 million followers now. I think it's 60 million or 16 or something. He's this guy from Brazil. He had terrible video quality. He would score a goal and then he would turn around and he'd start yelling like Portuguese, like "Receba" at the camera. And he has viral. Now he's got like traveling all over the world. He's got the best video quality. So you don't need like good quality. I mean, it helps, but like you just need something to film and you need to just make videos you like making.
So, t'as mangé beaucoup de poutine à Montréal?
Non. Rarement, Montréal.
C'est quoi le top 3 de nourriture que t'as eu food? Top 3.
Steak.
Lionel Messi ou Cristiano Ronaldo?
Alors, I think overall, Messi's better.
Oh!
I definitely had a time where I liked Ronaldo better, but in the conversation, who's the greatest of all time, I say Messi.
Okay.
Yeah.
Messi?
Yeah. I love Ronaldo though. I appreciate both. I don't have a preference. But I prefer. I don't know. I don't have a preference, but I think Messi's
Messi est meilleur.
greater.
Okay. Il y a un gros débat ici. Faut que tu réponds, ok? Les Canadiens de Montréal, le Toronto de Maple Leaf.
Toronto Maple. No, just
Yo, puis c'est pas
Montreal Canadiens.
Boston, gros. Boston?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Mais c'est pas Toronto. Ben oui, il y a la rivalité Toronto-Boston.
Ouais.
Toronto-Canada. C'est Boston?
Okay, I got one. Carey Price, Mike Richter.
You know them two?
Or no, not Richter. King Henry. Henrik Lundqvist. Go.
Oh, wait, but-
Carey Price or Henrik Lundqvist? Ask him that one.
Question hockey.
okay.
Carey Price ou Henrik Lundqvist?
Easy. Henrik Lundqvist.
Wow, my God.
The GOAT.
Non, je suis pas d'accord. Ok, next. Ah oui, I got one. Ovechkin ou Sidney Crosby?
Ovechkin.
What?
He's cooler.
Je suis d'accord en plus.
Crosby's boring, man.
Another one. LeBron James ou Michael Jordan? Oh!
You know what? Mo Bamba, no. LeBron.
Let's go. LeBron?
Yeah.
C'est sûr? Je trouve que Michael Jordan était plus complet. Il avait everything.
I never
GOAT.
watched Jordan play. So.
Oh my God.
And who has more points though? Like, what's the goal of basketball? To get points, and who has more? See.
Who has more? Qui a eu plus de championnats? Got it.
Yeah.
Sur le segment Poutine avec William, c'était ça.
Oui.
So, William, c'est quoi pour toi l'importance de l'école puis de continuer l'école pour réussir, même dans un métier comme TikTok?
So for school, like, I feel like it's really, obviously, like, I don't always love going to school. I feel like a lot of kids are like that with like the current system and stuff. Especially if I'm doing this, it's like I want to just focus on this. But I know that like school isn't just about getting like a degree. It's about also just learning about what's important, so you can make educated decisions in your life. So if you have to make a decision about if there's a global pandemic or something like that, you gotta make like decisions on what you want to do. And if you have an education, you can make educated decisions rather than just believing something that someone told you online or something. If you learn how to learn at school, you don't just learn.
Moi, j'étais un élève qui avait. J'étais pas un bon élève à l'école, comme je faisais des niaiseries, les profs me foutaient dehors. Toi aussi, tu as dit que les profs me foutaient dehors. Et malheureusement.
Cool.
Mais t'as réussi, t'en vas. Malgré que les profs te foutaient dehors, regarde, aujourd'hui, je pense que ces profs-là t'appelleraient pour faire des meetings, parler avec les jeunes. Qu'est-ce que tu dis aux jeunes comme moi et toi, qui sont les clowns de classe, que tout le monde dit qu'ils vont pas réussir, qu'ils ont fait l'off? Qu'est-ce que tu dis à ces jeunes-là qui veulent réussir malgré que c'est pas leur fort l'école?
I mean, I definitely wouldn't try to be the class clown or try to get in trouble. Like, you shouldn't try and be a certain way. Sometimes, if it's who you are, like getting in trouble at school, sometimes you're just trying to express yourself. And I think like teachers need to be able to look at that and accept that you're not out to get them and out to make it terrible for everyone else. Maybe you're not stimulated or you're not engaged in what's happening.
Exactement.
So I think as a system, we need to look at like why there's kids who act out in class. There's a reason. It's not just because the kids aren't just because like, oh yeah, I really want to just make the teacher cry when they get home. Like no one actually. I'm sure there is, but like for me and you, that's not what it was.
Tu dis de t'exprimer puis tout. Est-ce que tu as souffert d'anxiété ou de problèmes quand tu faisais les vidéos, quand tu as vu que tu devenais populaire? Est-ce que ça t'a amené une pression? Les gens qui t'écrivaient des mauvais messages, tu sais, les réseaux sociaux et tout.
Those, like, honestly, like, I know a lot of people say this, rarely has, like, negative messages or negative comments ever affected me, because it's like, if you think about it, they're taking time out of their day to comment on my video.
T'es un pourri!
Even if it's, like, something mean, like, what people would always say, I look like a poodle, or something. Or they said way worse than that, but it's like,
ça veut dire quoi?
A poodle is a dog.
Ça veut dire? Il a l'air de caniche. Ils disent que t'as l'air de caniche.
No, that's not one of the mean.
T'as l'air de caniche.
That one's actually.
Bro, that's good. So, dans le fond, tu t'en vas, tu pars de Montréal. Là, tu t'en vas en Europe. Qu'est-ce qui te donne pour toi pour cette année? Qu'est-ce que tu vas faire?
So I'm just trying to like film with other people who do what I do, you know? Because like when I film like in New Brunswick, it's just like I'm the only one who makes videos.
T'es le seul à Nouveau-Brunswick qui fait ça?
There's people who make videos, but like football, like soccer videos.
Okay.
The kind of videos that I make, I don't know of anyone else. So like, I'm just filming with my friends. Like I'm telling them like what to do. It would be so like they're great, obviously. People who have their own like ideas of what videos they want to make. It's like amazing to bounce off your ideas with them and like learn from them. So
C'est ça que tu t'en vas faire.
that's what I really want to do.
Puis, explique-moi vraiment comment c'est de se faire. Est-ce que ta famille te supporte dans ça? Est-ce que pour toi c'est important? Des fois, quand t'as pas l'appui de ta famille, ça donne pas la même motivation. Parce que toi, ça t'ennuie, si ça t'a aidé.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like they're not like in my videos directly. I mean, my brother's been in a couple of my videos. I have a younger brother. He's like 13. So it's cool, like, to like show my family like what I'm doing and stuff.
Est-ce que t'es son héros à ton petit frère? T'es son héros?
Maybe, I hope so. Yeah, actually, yes. Yeah.
Shout out to the little bro.
Yeah, Felix, shout out. But yeah, no, it's cool to like, for them to like be on board with what's happening. Tell my dad to like and comment, and follow, and whatever, like save the video for engagement and all that stuff. So.
Qu'est-ce que tu dirais aux parents que leurs enfants font des vidéos qui n'ont pas encore réussi? Parce que tu sais, souvent il y a des jeunes qui n'ont pas réussi puis que leurs parents sont comme, ok.
Oh yeah. No, I feel like.
Tu vas rien faire de ta vie, stop that.
No, I feel like I feel like parents should just be supportive of like, whatever their kids want to do and not trying to push them down a specific. It's definitely like as many doors as parents should encourage like kids to have as many doors open as possible.
Gros shout-out aussi à la production qui a fait ça avec moi. Sans eux, j'aurais pas pu le faire. Axis Media qui a fait tout. vraiment côté filming, l'arrangement, les documents qu'on a fait pour lui. Remercie à Liam et là, le premier invité. Je vous invite à rester vraiment tune parce qu'il y a des gros projets qui s'en viennent, il y a les autres épisodes qui s'en viennent. Puis sincèrement, merci à tous ceux qui vont écouter cet épisode-là. Puis Charlotte Repentini, on est là. C'est votre animateur, Jonathan St-armand. Let's go.
Hey up, hey up, hey up. Hey up, hey up, hey up. Hey up, hey up, hey up.